Welcome to the part 2 of Bits and Bytes in Computer Networks. Today we are going to see about the basics of networking devices. Cables. As we all know, cable connects different devices to each other, allowing the data to transmit over them. And these cables are two types, copper and fiber. Okay. Next, how ones and zeros sent through cables or coppers. On the sending side, bits are sent through copper by changing the voltage between the range. Then, in the receiving side, it interrupts the change in voltage as zeros and ones. Then, what is the most commonly used twisted pair cables? They are Cat5, Cat5e, Cat6 cables. Now, this Cat is a acronym of categories. This Cat5-6 denotes the number of twists in the links, and the Cat5 is the oldest. Now we have some problem with Cat5. So Cat5 is replaced with Cat5e and Cat6. But why? We'll see about the problem. Cat5 produces crosstalk. Now what is crosstalk? An electric pulse on one wire is accidentally detected on another wire, or just a flick of electric pulse between two pairs. Now why do we use Cat6 and Cat5 rather than Cat5e, rather than Cat5? A Cat6 avoids a crosstalk and it is a bit expensive and faster in transmission because it has a one pair in extra. Then fiber cables. This fiber cable contains individual optical fibers which are in tiny tubes made up of glass about the width of a human hair. So it is so tiny, and we use we use a light beam or pulse to transmit ones and zeros in fiber. Now next comes the hubs and switches. Hub is a layer 1 device, a physical layer device that allows for communication from many computers to one at once. Hub can cause a lot of noise. That's a collision domain. And I'll say how does it cause noise. I'm sorry. Okay. Now I'm using a mouse and really poor in drawing. Now take this as a hub. Okay. I'll just write. Consider it as hub, and we have this nodes or the computers. If a system wants to send a message to another system, like this node is willing to send a message to this node. Now the message will be sent to the hub, and the hub, what it does is it sends the message to all the systems again, to this one, and this one also. So this node will receive and it just ignores, and this will also receive and it ignores, and finally this will accept. So that is unnecessary, right? And this would cause a lot of noise in the system or in the hub. Okay, now what is collision domain? A network segment where only one device can communicate at a time. If a multiple system tries to send data at the same time, the electric pulse sent across the cable can interfere with each other. I hope you understand. Then next comes the switches. Network switch, a layer 2 device. A switch device communicates to each other computers or device in the same environment. A switch cannot be connected wireless, and for connecting wireless we use access point. Now a switch and hub used to connect computers on a single network, LAN, called LAN, local area network. Next comes the routers. Routers is a device that knows how to forward data between independent network. Now, how does a router, a machine know how to transfer, means forward a data without causing any traffic? And here comes the protocol, border gateway protocol. Router shares data with other via this protocol, which lets them learn about the most optimal path to forward traffic. Then finally, the server and client. A server is a receiving side and a client is a sending side. And I can't specifically say that we have only a server has this machine and this client has this machine. A same system can also act as a server and a client. If we in our if we have our system and we send a request to the operating system, and the operating system acts as a server and sends the response back. So in the same system, it acts both as a client and the server. Example, and it can all example if you send a mail or you access a browser, you will be a client and server will be somewhere. So server and client can be both in two way. And this is all for today. Thank you.